You are a strong person. Yes, you can do it all. You thought that they had you stuck, but you're back against the wall. You are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But both your plans to just stand tall. You will stand tall.
Hey, what's going on, collective? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram. We're on this channel. We are manifesting realities one change at a time. For those of you that may be new, my name is Lavender. I'm your virtual life coach. And of course, for my returning viewers, please know as always, I appreciate you. If you would like to schedule your own personal tarot read or life coach session, you can follow the QR code, or you can look in my description as well as in my bio for a link that you can copy and paste. They both take you to the same place. I do want to mention that I have updated my prices to more affordable prices, and they will be fixed prices for the remainder of the 2026 year. So it will be a short advertisement once this reading is completed, where you can see that. So just pause the video at that point. If you decide you want to, again, scan the QR code or copy and paste the link, then we can go ahead and get you scheduled. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do your collective weekly read and see what's going on for you all out there, okay? Again, only take what resonates. If it doesn't fit, please leave it for someone else to pick up, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. All right. Let's see. What can we tell the collective for their weekly expectations? What they need to know for this week? What does the collective need to know for this week? All right, first card out, we got World. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So there may be some new things coming in for some of you this week. Maybe you need to be more optimistic about what these possibilities could be for you. It's a little irrelevant to have goals, dreams, and wishes, but then to only not feel like they're possible. It's kind of you putting a shadow over your own manifestation. All right. Secondly, we got wish. See? Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So things that you have been wishing for are about to come true for this week. All right. Okay. Kudos to you all, collective. Let's get another one for the collective for this week. All right. Third card out, we got fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So basically, it's going to be a shift. The past is going to be, a lot of people clarify and purify things with fire. So it looks like, there's going to be some cleansing, some purification that's going to be happening here for you all this week. Again, this all sounds good so far. Let's get one final one. Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. It seems like this is just a reminder to you all. Again, let's just let things unfold as they need to unfold. Let's not rush it. Things are happening as they should. As long as we keep doing all that we can do on our end, the rest will all come together. Okay, I feel like that last one was definitely a reminder. Bottom of the deck, we got transformation. I just said it's going to be a shift. You're clarifying something. You're going into something new. It says, reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. So there's going to be major shifts, it seems like, for you all this week. Okay, let's get a little bit deeper into your initial fortune deck cards that just came out there. That was the fortune deck. Now we're going to get into this deck. Is called Situation Love Oracle deck. So we're going to look at your relationships right quick. See what's going on. Okay? See what's going on with your relationships for this week. All right. Let's see. What can we tell the collectives about their relationships this week? What do they need to know? And it's all types of relationships, not just romantic. This could be friendships, co-workers, other professional connections, platonic. Let's see. So first out, we got crush. So I guess for some of you, it will be a little flirtatious out there. So it says road-tinted focus, sweet fixation, and this card is crazy, y'all. Inner flutter. The font on this thing is ridiculous. So basically like butterflies. You see the font at the bottom? Yeah, it's ridiculous. But crush. Okay. Tell me more for the collective for this week. Tell me more for the collective for this week. All right, second card out is independent. It says inner clarity, self-rooted strength, empowered focus. Okay. So it looks like even though you're going to be crushing on somebody, you're still allowing yourself to be independent. You're not, it's like not needing someone in order to keep going. Maybe this was something you all have been doing or had been doing, but it looks like this week you are being independent, even though, you are crushing on somebody or something. But at the same time, you're not losing yourself from it. There we go. You're not losing yourself from it. What else for the collective? Running from love, intimacy escape, emotional avoidance, retreat instinct. So maybe some of you are feeling like, even though you are crushing on somebody or you still care about somebody, that you still want to maintain your independence. Or maybe perhaps this is someone that is running from love, maybe figuratively or literally. Maybe you just need your independence and you're running away from a connection. Or this could be someone running away from a connection from you, being emotionally avoidant. Okay. All right, next out we got unraveled. So it says volatile, Lord, this font. Volatile reaction, unraveling emotions, spiraling energy. Okay, so someone, what we got at the bottom of the deck? Closed off. Okay. Closed off. It says shut emotion, rigid stance, self-protection wall. So yes, that's why I said this could either be figuratively or this could be literally when it said running from love. Maybe some of you are, closing off from love for whatever reason. But we got crush here, so either someone's crushing on you or you still crushing on someone else, but it looks like you're preferring to be independent for whatever reason. You're running from love. I'm not sure what's unraveled here, but you are closed off. What we got under closed off? We got I'm sorry and obsessed underneath that. I'm sorry says genuine remorse, heartfelt repair, softened humility. Okay. So it's like you closed off from somebody, but at the same time, you're apologetic about it because you do have a crush on this individual. Let's get a little bit more about that for y'all. I'm gonna put closed off down. All right. Clarify crush. What's crush here? Tell me more about crush. Flirting. Okay. So teasing rhythm, magnetic charge, playful tension. So yes, you are flirting with someone. Bottom of the deck, we have unfinished business. So this could be someone from the past that you're flirting with, or maybe this was something that was started, never really took off. You guys maybe just kind of had puppy love at one point, but this is unfinished business when it comes to this crush. So what's independent? What's independent for the collector? Well, that spit out. It's a hookup. So heated chemistry, momentary escape, which we saw that. Surrendered inhibition. So again, it's like, all right, somebody flirting with somebody, they're crushing on somebody, but they don't want something serious. It's more like I wouldn't say one night stand, but it's more like it has terms. It's not exclusive. It has terms. Bottom of the deck, gaslighting. Distorted truth, psychological spin, reality erosion. So, I think someone might have played it as if they wanted more when they really didn't. And maybe that's why the I'm sorry is there. And now someone is closing off. Maybe someone doesn't understand, what I'm saying, why someone is closed off here. What's running from love? Tell me more about running from love. This is juicy, y'all. What you running from? What's running from love? Trauma bonding. Okay. So it says pain linked loyalty, cyclical pull, survival attachment. So let's see, bottom of the deck, validate feelings, compassionate hearing. Yeah, compassionate hearing, emotional atonement, safe affirmation, validate feelings. Okay. So maybe someone was running from love and was only trauma bonding. Maybe that's literally all this was. The connection was here because someone was trauma bonding with someone, rather than really feeling true emotions. Or maybe someone came to a realization that that was what they were doing, that they were trauma bonding, rather than really being genuine to someone. Underneath that, yeah, blindside, unexpected shift. So this was definitely an unexpected shift. Somebody was not expecting this to happen, but it did. What's unraveled? What's unraveled here for the collective? Obsessed. Someone is still obsessed. Fixated thoughts, consuming desire, relentless focus. Yeah, like someone is spiraling because they still attached. Someone is still attached, but someone else is not. It was just a run of the mill for them. But they do feel bad about it because I feel like somehow they can tell or they can see how this is affecting you. Bottom of the deck, we got, yeah, false promises, man. False promises. Empty assurances, cyclical. Oh, Lord, y'all, sorry. Cyclical letdown, inconsistent follow through. These are very difficult to read. I mean, even looking at it backwards or straightforward, this is very difficult to read that font at the bottom. Very difficult. But but yes, someone fell in love with the promises. They fell in love with what they thought was going to really be something, and I think someone else knows that, and they know how bad this hurt someone, but they closed off. Give me one for closed off here. Tell me about closed off. Maybe someone also with this trauma bonding on the running from love. Maybe somebody, felt like, oh, well, this love or this feeling that I'm feeling for this other person that ain't really real. It's just, we got similar things that broke us or that hurt us, but the way I'm feeling about this person ain't real. So maybe for some of you, someone did catch feelings. Someone else on the other side did catch feelings the same way that someone else did, but it might have scared them. What's closed off for the collective? What's closed off? The chase. So it says driving pursuit, escalating intrigue, reward mirage, reward mirage. So let me see. Bottom of the deck, relationship. So someone is still chasing a relationship. They're chasing something that they feel it's like almost owed to them. It's like, you made me believe this. You owe me some type of attention, or you need to see me. You need to give me recognition. Don't just talk that talk, walk the walk now. Like, you done got me where you want me at, and you just gonna walk away. You just gonna shut things down. But I feel like someone is actually liking that chase though. So be a little careful about that, because someone is liking this chase. Taking it slow, measured pace, mindful clarity, gradual bloom. So with taking it slow, I feel like this might take some time. Um, Even when it comes to stopping the chase, but at the same time, I feel like when it says taking it slow, this might not shut off all at once. Um, this other person, the person that walked away, might try to continue to play games because again, they like that chase. Let me reel you in just a little bit, and it might take time for you to start seeing that. You know what? I need to just let this go. This has been completed. That's not something that happens overnight. You really do go through like grief and loss with that. The same way if you had lost a loved one to, being deceased, it's the same type of pain, especially when it's real for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same type of pain. All right. Well, that was your relationships. We're going to get into your money now. We're going to get into your money. I'm going to put these ones off to the side because I'm keeping them same other fortune cards that we had up here. All right. Let's see. What can you tell the collective regarding their career and finances for the week? Career and finances for the week. All right, first out we got eggs. Starting over, saving up, resources, nest egg. For career, it says healthcare, new opportunities, insurance. Okay, so it looks like, things are going to be hatched uh, this week. Maybe something that took a little time to be created because, things are being created in the egg, but at some point it's going to hatch and what was created comes pouring out. So that could be where the saving up or the starting over comes from, as well. All right. Perhaps, and like I said, for career, maybe some of you are in healthcare, or there could be some new type of opportunity that's becoming available for you. And then they say insurance. So I guess take that as that resonates for you. Not really sure what I could say about insurance. This could be more so because it says saving up. So this could be like, maybe there's some type of life insurance that's being taken out, or car insurance, maybe new homeowners insurance or rental insurance because you got a new spot, that's been birthed, starting over. All right, secondly, we got sword. Money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough. So that could be some type of breakthrough for some of you who might have been having some type of money conflict, who might have had to cut some corners. For career here, it says law and order, pay cut, defense, being fired. So maybe this was some of the conflicts that some of you were going in. Maybe that's why you're starting over, because maybe some of you could have lost a job, and you're now on the defense. You need to save up because, if you done got fired, you don't know where another check coming in at. But it has breakthrough here as well. So maybe there's some type of aha moment or some type of moment of opportunity that becomes available for things to improve for you this week. Let's get another one. All right, so it has cutlery, business tools, needing more money, living well. All right, so maybe some of you are learning new stuff to overcome these money conflicts that you all might be having this week. Because it says, needing more money. Perhaps learning a new skill gives you a new opportunity for money. Regarding career, it says food related, sole provider, more work. So maybe you are the sole provider. It could be hard for you trying to cook up something. You in the kitchen with these utensils. You trying to cook up something because things weren't, or aren't going right. Let's get another one. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I'm back. So let's go on. The last one was cutlery. Let's get one more for the collective for this week. Regarding career and money. Let's get one more. So we got feather, abundance, easy money, divine intervention. So perhaps for some of you, there's going to be, an increase of that income because you've been putting in hard work. You've been doing what you need to do to be able to, obtain the new skill that's needed when it came to this sword, when it came to this, cutlery, learning what you needed to learn. And this could be some type of divine support that's helping you regarding the career. It says light work, air related, undecided, or travel. So maybe for some of you, that's something that you do. This could be light work, a little side, job, a little odds and ends job just to bring in some extra stuff. You're using your mind here, which, it talked about. Perhaps for some of you, you may work in air travel. Maybe this is something where in order for you to obtain this next set of additional income, you might have to travel. You might have to go somewhere for work. All right, bottom of the deck, we got light bulb, lucrative ideas. I just said you're using your mind. New income source. I just said you could be coming into some new money with some odd and ends jobs. And then inspiration. That's you being innovative, empowering yourself, letting yourself know that I'm not going to let whatever already occurred regarding my career or my finances, I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. So you keep feeding yourself that inspiration. Regarding career, it says entrepreneurial, new job, creative work. So again, like I said already, some of you might be starting a little side hustle. It do got entrepreneurship. This could be some type of small business that you create on the side with new job here. Perhaps, we started in the beginning with it saying somebody being let go. So maybe you've been fired, but there's going to be some new type of job that's coming in, a new work opportunity for you. And then we got creative work as well. So maybe, this is something where not only you're being creative, but the work that you're doing allows you to be creative, showing different aspects of your creativity. All right, so let's get a little bit more regarding y'all money and y'all career. Let's get a little bit more for the collective regarding their career, their money for this week. What would you like the collective to know? That first that first money read with that deck, it looked like it was telling a story. You know how you having like a glow up moment, it seems like this week. Going from what seemed like the bottom of the bottom to taking the steps necessary to work your way up and ultimately accomplishing what you was working for at the end with that light bulb. Sorry, y'all, that's my dog in his cage. He probably fighting with the daggone cage. Alright. Alright, let's see. What would you like to tell the collective this week regarding their career and finances? All right, first card out, y'all. We got connections. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity, which we kind of already talked about. You taking the steps, maybe learning something. Sometimes you might have to connect with, people you never thought you would have to connect with just to be able to acquire the skills and the knowledge about something because they already in it. Bottom of the deck, trap. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So some of you are definitely letting go of a job, and some of you are getting fired from a job. But you don't have to stay trapped in something that you don't feel like benefits you. This might take you being required to connect with other people because if you keep doing the same thing, there's nothing going to change. You got to change the ingredients of the recipe to get a new outcome. All right. What else for the collective? Okay, we got perspective. If you could change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Exactly, you're trapping yourself. You're trapping yourself, because it seemed like, for some of you, you might be telling yourself, well, dang, things going bad. Things can't get worse. Yes, they can. As long as you're able to get up the next day and still have the ability to do the things that you know that you can do or that you was doing the night before you went to bed the night before, and you have every opportunity for you to go out there and acquire the things you say that you want. Bottom of the day, flexibility, y'all. Flexibility, y'all. Come on now. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Exactly, but you have to do something about it. It's not going to just happen on its own. You have to do something about it. What's wrong? You okay, Caesar? Tell me more. Tell me more for the collective for this week regarding their career and money. Okay, we have independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. We talked about that too. Somebody having entrepreneurship this week or some side job, some type of side hustle where they can, obtain additional parts of income, additional avenue of income. Bottom of the deck, we got authority. Clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. I mean, this might cause conflict, especially if somebody knows that, your boss know, oh, they about to quit. We need Johnny or Julian for this. They're the only ones that know how to run this department or run this office, this job here, whatever these duties, require. but they might have heard that you was talking about leaving, or that you was talking about, finding a new opportunity, or you knew of a new opportunity somewhere else that for whatever reason suits you better. There might be a conflict here with authority, but just, play a role. Play a role. You do what you need to do. Like, don't sabotage the income that you already do have if you're not, being released from a job. Just continue to look for the job that you want, or that something that suits you better. Once you get that, then put in your 2 weeks. Do it the professional way. Put in your 2 weeks. Don't rage quit. And then go about your business. You don't have to see them people no more. All right, next we have direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. Talked about that earlier with divine intervention. Bottom of the deck, it says rewards. You are clashing in all of the good work you've done. Raises, bonus. Oh, sorry, not clashing. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. I know that's right. Keep going and keep growing. Your purpose is unfolding, like it said. Keep moving forward, having that drive, that thrive, learning what you need to learn if you not where you need to be to acquire what you really want. Like you're gonna have to do your role too. It's not gonna come knocking at the door on a silver platter. All right. Next out, we got answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. Yes, you will find, new opportunity. Again, whether this is something you've heard about or something that's just being offered to you, it's still going to take you to do something to obtain that. But you are going to resolve your current, situation. Bottom of the deck, it says prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Yes, your authority figure might try to get in the way and have some argument with you. You might have some unexpected detour to try to come in and challenge you, but keep going. Push through all of that, because what's on the other side, what is waiting for you on the other side, is exactly what you've been asking for. So don't just ask. You got to do action too. You got to make sure you're doing your part. Underneath that, we got offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Exactly. Don't just jump on something because it's offered. Do your research, because you might end up putting yourself in an even worse situation than what you started out with, thinking you was getting something better. Just remember the old saying. I know it's so cliche, y'all, but if it looks too good to be true, more than likely, it probably is. It's just probably something that you're not seeing initially. And of course, they're not going to advertise it, but do your part in making sure that you are not only going into your purpose, but you're doing it responsibly. Because there are things that are going to try to intervene. Everybody that's riding with you ain't riding for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you riding for you. You the main person on your team. Because on nothing get done without you. All right, collective. That was y'all weekly read. Again, if you would like to schedule your own life coaching session, or if you would like to schedule your own tarot reading, personal tarot read, then please make an appointment with me. I look forward to working with you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, an advertisement will be played after this video that will display the new affordable low prices that I'm going to have for the remainder of 2026. Prices will not change. They are fixed prices for the remainder of 2026. I look forward to seeing y'all, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.